about Violet May Cox.
Did you write it?
So I will convey that to you right after
Shayla
we
helped.
pray, okay? Most gracious Father, I'm just so blessed to be here today, at this time, in this place, with this family. And Father, we know that you have blessed Violet's life and you will continue to bless the family. And so, Father, as I read forth this rendition of her life, Father, may it cause some laughter, may it cause some cheer, and most importantly, Father, may it rekindle memories of good times. Father, this is the prayer that I bring forward to you on this your day. Amen.
Amen.
You know, being a veteran myself has really touched me that someone could be a part of another veteran's life so significantly. Violet May Cox lived a remarkable life filled with love, compassion, and creativity. Born in 1934 in Burns, Oregon, to Frank and Della Roberts, she grew up on a ranch in Druzy where her fondness for Charolais cows and other farm animals began. Her life took a significant turn when she met Lewis Cox in 1969 in Cottage Grove, Oregon. Despite 5 proposals, that got me, despite 5 proposals, Violet finally accepted changing her life forever. Moving to Fort Rucker, Alabama marked the beginning of a new chapter for Violet. Her devotion to family was unparalleled, especially her love for children, earning her a cherished place in the NCO Wives Club during Lewis's service. Her time in Alabama sparked a passion for ceramics, particularly painting intricate details like eyes on animals and faces, inspiring her to open her own ceramic studio in Vancouver, Washington. Violet's love extended to animals as she raised many and founded Midgee May's Dog Kennel. She also had a green thumb, finding joy in gardening and watching flowers and vegetables flourish. Her creativity shone through in her redecorating projects, always ensuring a beautiful and inviting home. Her craft room was a place of magic, where she created stunning pillowcases and other crafts. Her selflessness was evident in how she always put others' needs before her own, ensuring everyone around her was cared for, happy. She was a very, very giving woman. Violet's love for beauty extended to doilies, which she had used to adorn lamps and dressers. Shopping was another passion, and her husband's willingness to wait patiently on a bench while she shopped spoke volumes about their love. It truly did, because I am the most impatient person. My wife has to go by herself. Violet's whimsical hope of returning as a male mallard duck, known for their beauty, reflects her playful spirit. She leaves behind a legacy of love, creativity, and selflessness that will be cherished by all who knew her. Violet May Cox. Life was a testimony to the power of love and kindness, and she will be deeply missed. There's one food for thought I'd like to leave you with today. We all die twice. Once when our bodies give out, and again when our stories stop being told. So don't let her story ever stop being told. Yes, we're all going to die. That's a certainty. But the love that remains needs to continually be shared from our hearts. You know, I didn't personally know her, but I feel that I do, because she kept the one commandment. The one commandment, and that's the second commandment, where it says, love one another as I have loved you. You don't have to be affiliated with the church. You don't have to be affiliated with the denomination. You just have to have the human spirit of caring for your fellow man, loving one another. That's what she did. I tried so hard to find music that could possibly fit with this. And then all of a sudden I said, How can you perfect what was already perfected? She loved each of you. She gave to anyone and everyone. And so if you want to memorialize her, love everybody. You don't have to love their lifestyle. You don't have to love their ethnicity. You don't have to love their denomination. You just need to love them. Show love to one another and respect, because she grew up during a time as I grew up, where we used to be able to look each other in the eye, shake each other's hand, and the deal was sold, and love each other no matter what. And so as you move forward today, please, please share that love as she shared the love. Would you like to speak?
Okay, so this was probably one of the roughest things I've ever do. At this time, I wanted to ask anybody if you have anything to say about Grandma, a memory that will make us all laugh. Please come up. Please come, please. Maybe Brandon can hold that for you, Kayla.
So, my best memory with Grandma is staying up late, playing Chinese checkers, when Grandpa's sleeping, and watching Golden Girls. And then, every time Grandpa would go away to VA, I'd stay home from school, and Grandma and I would eat coffee cake and drink international coffee, and play Chinese checkers all day, raising the dogs. She always supported me in all my extracurricular activities. Made sure I had my horses and everything I needed. Gave up their garden space so I could have my FFA steer. And I caught her one time out there with Hercules, my FFA steer, just playing with him, and it was the cutest thing ever. She was always there for me. I was pregnant with the twins, and she made sure that I had everything I needed. Made sure I had everything I needed with Savannah, and memory with Savannah. Savannah's like 2 weeks old at the time, and I just got done feeding her, and Grandma was like, "Oh, I think she's still hungry, honey." And so I feed her some more, and Savannah just projectiles because she got overfed and projectiles all over Grandma. Grandma's like, "Oh, it's okay, honey, it's all right." And I really miss her dearly, and she's with me every day. I talk to her every day, and she will ever, forever be in my heart. And I just love her so much. She's the best grandma I could ever have. I would never ask for anything besides to keep cherishing her, and she taught me a lot.
Yeah. Anybody else?
I'll represent the OGs. So we were the OG children. So she had like 2 grandchildren, and then she got to do it again with her great grandchildren, which she loved. But we had a similar but different experience because we were watching WWE.
Yep.
And we were eating Granny Smith apples and giant pints of,
Yes, the tubs.
Ice cream. It was like miraculous. She had all this ice cream, and we would try to get the apple ring off the apple without it breaking. And we all did it in her bed. We loved hanging out in her bed and snapping green beans, and Freddie would eat the little green bean ends. She was a really good grandma to the OGs too, and she was really good to us.
Hey, Mom. I'm Deb. Mom. Deb. I call her Mom.
I'm Debbie. I'm Mom's second born. And I miss her so bad. It's unbelievable. I see her a lot, and that pretty much scared me. But I understand it a lot now, and more. And her heart was big, and boy did she love her grandkids. I have 3. And my son had a little monkey. His name was George. Stuffed monkey. And he slept with him every night, carried him around. And anyway, he started falling apart and coming unsewed, and he had bald spots where there was no cloth left. His whole fur was bald. So Mom says, I'm gonna fix George. And so I think we took Jamie with us to the material store, and Mom was matching, the type of cloth and everything, and she got what she needed. But she did surgery on George first, and she pretended that she was putting him to sleep with her finger. And she was so cute, and Jamie's eyes were so big because he didn't like it. He didn't want him to be cut open and stuff. But anyway, and then she went home, she was home, and then she cut out all this material, and she used his paws. They were still good, and did some surgery on his head, and his head wasn't shaped like it used to be. And she put more stuffing in. Anyway, Jamie, where is he?
He's right there.
Oh, he has brought this up to me his whole life. I can't believe Grandma did that to George. And he has George to this day.
Aww. Is he here? Is he here?
Should have brought him.
Should have brought him.
Anyway, and I just wanted to tell a really funny story about Mom. She was in her ceramics, and I would have had her business and everything on Mill Plain in Vancouver, Washington. She taught classes. So I'd hang out there with her, and I would make stuff too. I learned from her. And anyway, you get clay on you, you get spots of the paints and glazes on your shoes. And anyway, so we had to stop at the store because we left our kids. Mine were with my husband, but Mom was walking down the aisle, and she told me to go grab something. So I go way down the aisle, and I can still see her. And I turned around, and I laughed so hard. Mom looked ridiculous. She had on these short, high-watered, I don't know what they were, but they were striped black.
Oh, she
and
always
white.
wore those.
Huh?
She always wore
They
those
were so
ones.
ugly.
She wore it all the time.
Yeah, and then she had this worn-out sweatshirt, and just her hair was all cockeyed, and I could not stop laughing. Mom was trying to be so serious, telling me what to grab, and I had to sit down because I couldn't get over laughing. And then I told Mom, if you only looked in the mirror, and she just, oh my God, I'm in public. And I said, yeah. You are, Mom. We need to get the hell out of here. So anyway, that was a wonderful story. Anyway, great mom, great grandma. Miss her.
Yep. You want to say anything, Ryan?
Are we okay on time?
Cassie already said what I was going to say.
Anybody
Oh,
else?
you can say, you can repeat.
Brandon? Sarah? Tyler? Mark? We got Mark.
I'm Debbie's significant other, and
High five on that one.
Yeah.
we barely knew each other. I was giving her a ride
Oh,
to,
it was
to drop her off for Mother's Day. And we walked in the house, and to the Reverend's point, she didn't even know my name or anything. She grabbed my hand and she takes me out to the backyard to show her garden and her arrangements and stuff. And she treated me just like I had been in the family for years. And that was always amazed me and struck me, the way that she instantly just accepted me as part of the family. And
yes.
we were just barely dating.
It made you stick around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so in closing, I'd like to thank everybody for being here. The one thing that I know the impact that Mom made on me was that she made me the person I am today, and Grandpa had a hand in that. So I would like everybody to get Cassie's address, because the memorial services are at her place, and I don't think I got the address and sent
Nobody
it to
has it,
anybody.
yeah.
So we'll need to do that, so we can all go there. And thank you again, everybody. Thank you so much for being here
It's my
today.
honor and my privilege.
So appreciate it. Okay, I think our time is come.
I have a couple things I need to conclude with. First of all, I do want to make sure and pass on to you the internment map for today. I will be going ahead and taking the urn immediately following this time and doing that internment. The site should be available, I'm going to say probably about an hour and a half if you want to be able to see it until then. There's going to be some equipment out there and we'll be able to get you out to see that. Once I do receive the marker form from you, because I have not received that yet, so I need to talk to you about that.
Oh, okay.
But once I receive that, I can get the marker ordered, and I have to do that within 7 days max. So we want to try to get it within 5 if we can. They'll take then about 4 to 6 weeks to be put back into place. So until then, there will be a temporary marker in place,